Hi, I'm Gail Ackerman and I'm with Lathe Life Creations. And some of you have been asking how I make my resin pen blanks. I use Alumilite Resin mix, and it comes in two parts. This is part A, and then there's the hardener, which is part B. What to do is you want to make sure you have equal amounts by weight of each part before you mix it up. I'm going to add color to our resin. And so I'm going to use some dye that's made just for resin. This is the white, which is an opaque white, and I have translucent red and translucent yellow. So the hope that I'm trying to do today, since Halloween and fall are right around the corner, is I'd like to make an orange and black pen blank. I've already mixed the orange and the black into my resin part A. So here I have the orange, and remember I mixed the pearl, so it's kind of a pearly orange, and it's still quite liquidy. And I've mixed the black into the other part A, because I want to make this pen blank orange and black. Now I'm going to take part B. And if you recall, I told you we have two parts to the acrylic. We have part A and part B, and they were both measured at equal weights, 33 grams each. So what I'm going to do now is, since I have part A mixed in the orange, I'm going to slowly add part B to it. And I am going to try to do it down the side, because again, the whole point of this is to keep the bubbles to a minimum. I don't use a pressure pot at this point. I'm kind of afraid of a pressure pot. So I just try to reduce the bubbles. So I'm going to slowly add part B to the part A mixture. Now really, in the weather like it is today, you want to make sure you're really watching it, because with our weather and with it being humid and kind of sticky today, in here right now it's not too bad, it's 81 degrees, but with it being like humid and pretty hot, it changes the amount of time you actually have to work on. I recommend wearing gloves and safety glasses. I would be wearing a mask. I have my N95 masks right here, but the problem is then I can't talk to you clearly through the mask. So I'm foregoing that today. I'm being very careful. One of the things whenever you are working with resin is you wait until it gets to a heat temperature. It's around 96 degrees before you can, or you should, put it into a mold. And I have a little heat gun that I use, and I squirt it down into the middle of the resin. And this one is registering at 94 point, oops, look at there, it changed that fast. Let's try that again. This one is registering at 94.6. So I'm almost to the point where I can pour this into the mold. But I don't want to wait too long on this one, or it will start to solidify. And I've learned the hard way that once it starts to solidify, it's pretty quick. So we're going to, again, scrape, stir, try to get no bubbles. All right, so what I'm going to do now, this is at 97 degrees, and I'm going to pour it into the pen mold. And basically all you do is you just pour it slowly, and again, trying to reduce the amount of bubbles that are going to be in the pen. So I'm going to pour about halfway up. Now I'm going to take the black and I'm going to add it to the orange. I'm sure we're at the temperature we need to be now. Yeah, we're at 95. So that's, I always do that to you. We're at 95. So that's a good heat to be at. I'm gonna kind of swirl it in there because I'd like to have orange and black swirl, and of course I don't want to make it muddy. So I'm just going to slowly swirl it in and watch it kind of move around a little bit, and do it again. Now I'm going to go back with my orange and I'm going to top it, and I'm going to do this with the black and the orange until we've filled this pen mold. which isn't going to take much. Okay, so we've made the resin. We've put the color into it. We made orange and black, and we've poured it into the mold. I think it's going to turn out pretty nice looking. It'll be exciting to see what it looks like in the end, and I'll be sure to show you. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you're staying safe and healthy during this time, and staying sane as well. And I look forward to chatting with you later. Talk to you soon. Bye.